Hello Sagittarius. Oh, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Ooh, you're getting your wings. This is your June reading. A little bit late, unforeseen circumstances in my life. I've just been a bit offline, but we're here and we're doing the June reading, and here you are. This beautiful eagle is flying. You have got your wings and you're connecting to your true power, your true knowledge. So this is absolutely beautiful. Shaman, divine wisdom, spiritual power. This is, whoa, I feel the wind beneath my wings here. I feel there's this fullness that comes through with it. So you're taking flight. Well, actually, no, what I feel like is not so much you're taking flight. You've already taken flight. You're about to land. You're about to land here, but I just keep getting this sense of this fullness. And I can feel the wind in my wings, like in this little section here. It's like I can really feel that. So it might actually be quite an interesting sensory experience of landing. But it feels like it was, they keep saying the word fullness, 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 as in there was a lot in that journey. There was something that you gained that filled you up. So it was this beautiful sense of you have learnt so much from this journey that you've been on, and now you're ready to land. And the landing is significant because in that process, that's when the sharing begins. That's when the sharing of the knowledge or the experience or the wisdom begins. And so it feels very significant that there is something really amazing about to start. So let's see what's shifting and changing. I've got to fly. Move away, fly. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you in June. Now we do have Jupiter, your ruling sign, in Gemini, your opposite sign. So it feels like things are coming into land for you, quite literally, or things are landing for you. And it's like you're ready to expand. Speaking of it, Uranus Gemini coming through, Sword 10 Uranus Gemini. So the Gemini energy, like I said, is your opposite sign, and we are in Gemini season at this moment in time. So it's about working with balance, balancing. Part of the coming down to land is it's not so much you're up in the air with this lofty 360-degree view, this being able to see the bigger picture. You're coming down to look at some of the finer details that are on land now and going, okay, there's a few things I need to sort out, some details, some things I need to look at, and I feel like I need to sort through some stuff, sift through some things, which is really interesting. Now, the Uranus energy is about change. It's about, interestingly, because you've had this higher perspective, you've been this eagle flying up there. You've been able to connect to the Uranus energy, which is the higher possibilities, the higher perspectives that come through, especially from, there could be a shift of perspective that enacts some kind of change. And so down you land. The 10 of Swords represents an ending, a completion, ending of a chapter or completion of something that has been on your mind for a long time. Perhaps it's a belief system. Perhaps it's something that you were just thinking about a lot or working on that required a lot of writing, thinking, mental effort, whatever it was. But it's definitely this sense of the landing means that something is now ending, and you now have to process it and sort through a whole heap of details. So definitely there's this kind of beautiful spiritual ending, completion, closing of a chapter, which represents a new beginning, which is really beautiful, and definitely could be a big change for you that comes in or shift you to a higher perspective. The Uranus energy as well. I know this sounds a bit, Uranus is a bit of it, can be a bit crazy, can be a bit of a crazy planet. And it sounds crazy, but it's like Uranus can represent things like shifts of dimension and aliens and stuff like that. It can be really wacky and out there. It can be totally revolutionary energy. It could be technology. It just feels like it's like you had the ability to really connect to this, something that really wants to shift and change. And it shakes things up, and it's like you're stepping into the new. You're landing in a very, very new mental space. So, okay, let's see what else is coming through for you, Sagittarius. So, and it feels, interestingly, well, landing, you're going to be the Queen of Pentacles, which is really lovely, the beautiful Earth Queen. But she's the Capricorn Queen in this deck. You know, it's different in each deck. So this is like, okay, it's interesting. Capricorn is the sign after you, because it's like you've been off on this beautiful adventure. You've gained all this wisdom, this insight, this valuable knowledge, this spiritual wisdom. You're landing back down now. Now I'm going to build and grow something out of that. I'm going to nurture this and ground it down on the material realm. So nurturing stability with this beautiful Capricorn Queen. Really lovely. So Sagittarius, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This flies really slow, actually. I think it's tired. So this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you, that although you probably already got that, being the beautiful eagle. And it's a general reading. Sagittarius, just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading where we look deeper and further into the future. So the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, so this feels exciting. It really feels like there's a culmination energy here. And you're really, yes, stepping into something wonderful and new and making something of it, okay? So let's get everything in order. So we've got the Two of Pentacles. You potentially, when this lands and you're starting this new thing, it may be that you've got more than one thing on your plate here with the Two of Pentacles there. Yeah, you're very much, it's going to feel like a big emotional shift coming through. You've got the keys of knowledge here that the Hierophant has. So you've got these keys of knowledge that you are unlocking here. The Page of Pentacles, there you are. You've got the new opportunity. You're bringing it into the realm. You've worked really hard. You're ready to let go. Look at all these tens, two tens, two 10 of swords, 10 of wands coming through. Definitely endings, completions coming in. The Strength card, look at you. We mentioned that there's this sense that you've gained some kind of resilience and strength along the way. Here comes the love and the partnership, and interesting. Okay, and I love this is the Sagittarius card, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Death card. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Where you land yourself, and the Eight of Swords. Interesting. You are breaking the shackles inside your mind. You are breaking free of what has been holding you back. You are ready to move forward with something new. So, and the situation is this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. And this is the queen that nurtures the opportunity, trusts her intuition on the material realm, this beautiful queen. And I just get this sense that this is something that very precious to you, something really valuable, or something that you will learn to value. You potentially might even be connecting into your gifts, or something that is a gift to the world that you have to offer. Because I just see this queen looking down at this pentacle with such admiration and love. It's like she's got something very precious there. So there's something that's very precious to you, or someone even very precious to you, that you are looking after here. You're nurturing. So you're crossed by the Two of Pentacles, and this is where you've got to make room for this new energy. You know, you've got two things. It's about, interestingly, the Queen of Pentacles is about stability and balance, and the Two of Pentacles is the opposite to that. It's where there's juggling and things aren't necessarily in balance. You've got to find room, and your energy might be stretched. We're in Gemini season, so you might have more than one thing on the go here. You might feel like you're between two different energies, or you're working on multiple things. And this Queen of Pentacles is trying to just calm everything down and ground everything down and create some stability where there isn't necessarily stability because you've got Uranus around, and Uranus doesn't like stability because it likes to shake things up. So things are being shaken up, but it's at the same time you're still working with what you've got and nurturing something really beautiful in that material realm. And I keep getting told gifts, your gifts and abilities, or something really beautiful that you have been gifted. In your conscious mind, we've got this 8 of Cups, and this is all about the emotional shift I was talking about, where it's like you are really wanting to move towards something that is really fulfilling. This is what this 8 of Cups is, on the search for fulfillment, for the missing cup. Something just wasn't quite feeling right. There's been this long journey to get here, but emotionally you're ready to move forward, you're ready to expand, you're ready to move into a new space, and it feels like you're ready to do that. You're ready to leave behind some of those old emotional patterns that weren't fulfilling for whatever reason or experiences. At the base, we have this Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is all about philosophy, even religion, belief systems, all organized into one sort of concept. We see these keys here. They're the keys of knowledge here. But it does represent that it has somehow, like, it usually represents an institution or a religion of some sort. So it might be something that there's like a shift in your belief system, or there's something new that's coming through here. Yes, the keys of knowledge are being unlocked, but you might be, I get this sense that it's all kind of being wrapped into a coherent order. So whilst Uranus is shaking things up, you're re-establishing new order of what you believe within this situation, and to do with your belief systems and your philosophies and how you're experiencing and viewing life, the lens in which you view those things. So you might find, Sagittarius, that you're deeply philosophical, even with this particular reading. And it may have been that they're kind of bringing me to Neptune now, that maybe there's been some kind of questioning of reality or disillusionment or questioning of belief systems that has come through, perhaps on that higher level, or questioning of spiritual power. Could have been, related to feeling a bit lost or disillusioned with something, or trying to find the path, the meaning, something that felt like it was a coherent meaning for you. And it really feels like you're landing now. You're landing with something. So it may be that you've got something new, some kind of new knowledge that you're ready to share. In the recent past, we've got the 6 of Swords, and this is a transition phase. So you have kind of been in this transition phase, which is where the eagle is preparing to land. It's no longer just soaring at the same level. There's been a descent that has occurred. There's a shift of the direction that comes in. So it definitely could have been related to some kind of travel for some of you. I'm quite literally being shown planes landing as well. But it doesn't have to necessarily be so, but the 6 of Swords does represent travel or moving on from an energy where there might have been a bit of mental angst or conflict around that particular place, to a much more grounded place, if not very busy. It's like, whoa, you've expanded and things are all happening here on the material realm. And in comes the new fresh opportunity or new fresh ideas, things that you're looking at and creating, which it could be to do with your work, your money, your living situation. If it's to do with relationships, perhaps this is things to do with material resources or things on the material realm. This little beautiful page is really excited. This is something new and fresh, that it's the Queen's messenger. So this Queen is like the one that's holding, this Queen of Pentacles is holding this all together, nurturing all these energies, and she's sending a little page off. So there's messages or information or offers or something coming through, new clients, whatever it is in the material realm that's coming in. with this little Page of Pentacles, new messages coming in around money, around your home, around your health. There's some kind of new fresh energy and message that you're getting around that, which actually feels very optimistic, this Page of Pentacles, or kind of excited in a way. But it strangely feels like it's a big shift. So you're presenting as the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is where you have got to where you are through sheer hard work. And it's almost time to let go of some of those burdens that you've been carrying around now. Hard work and perseverance is starting to pay off. And perhaps something has been a lot of hard work. But the 10 suggesting that you're very close or near to the end or have ended it at the final completion phase that's coming through. Because you've got the two tens right next to each other, the 10 of Swords as well, it definitely feels like there's some kind of completion or ending around, or end of a cycle. The 10 of Swords, again, like, you've got this twice because you're crowned by it. They're both very different kind of energies. The cards, even though it's the same card, they bring different energies. This 10 of Swords represents a new dawn, represents that we're moving from night to day. We can see it with the 8 of Cups. Here you are, the moon, and we're moving into the Page of Pentacles, which feels like daylight, into the sunshine, into something that is bringing joy and vitality again in the material realm. So this is something out of those kind of deep, intuitive, or darker energies perhaps. And this 10 of Swords is saying there is a completion, there is an ending, and you've been able to move on from that. And especially inside your mind, it's like a big shift that's occurred. In your hopes and fears, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, and this is wanting to reestablish some kind of balance in the material realm, because we can see that things have been a little bit out of balance or a little bit crazy, perhaps. And the 6 of Pentacles is like just things settling down. Sometimes this can be a little bit of extra of what you need coming towards you. It is the card of charity and balance. So it could be somebody, a little bit of extra of what you need coming through, or perhaps you're feeling a little bit more generous. But we have as the outcome the Strength card, the 2 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this feels like there's something new birthing when it comes to relationships with others. There's something very beautiful birthing, but it does require courage to open up to new connections. Mentioned with that 8 of Cups, you were searching for the missing cup. Here you are finding that missing cup. But it's all the reasons why you didn't let yourself have that cup, which is like the Holy Grail, I guess. Perhaps it represents something of what's the right word? It's like the pinnacle of a belief system, or the high point in some way. But it also could just be the thing that truly brings you joy and happiness and fulfillment, that for whatever reason you weren't allowing yourself, or you weren't connecting to it. And you've learnt so much now in this journey that you understand what this is and how to connect to it. But all the reasons why you couldn't in the past is why this Strength card is here, because it's requiring courage to open your heart to it. So it may be that you're feeling a bit vulnerable about it, or maybe not confident about it, whatever reason it is. But it's something very beautiful that is birthing here, and could be very healing for you. So relationships are healing, and it's opening up to that. So this can come in many different forms. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just meeting a new person, going to an event, opening up to a new idea. It could be in so many different forms. It could be a new client, or a new work person, or a new neighbor, or a new friend, or it could be so many different things. It could just be a new cycle within a relationship. But it comes with the Hanged Man, which I was talking about, Neptune. which is a hanged man energy, because we have a lot of Uranus and Neptune as the main kind of planetary influences here. And this is, again, the sense of understanding things from the higher spiritual perspective. It's something deep inside has awoken. But through that, you're understanding what it is you have to sacrifice and let go of. And that's part of the courage required to do this. And so this Nine of Wands energy is looking at it going, I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of feeling like I'm strung out to dry, or I have to give too much of myself. Because it feels like the message is you are enough. You have these beautiful gifts. You don't have to sacrifice something or yourself in order to connect to that, to this new energy that's birthing here. So, yeah, interesting, because here you are, the lovely Sagittarius energy, the Knight of Wands on the charge. Yes, the Knight of Fire, and next to the Three of Swords and the Death card, making positive changes are transforming wounds and the things that are triggering you or have been triggering you in the past. And it feels like there could be quite an emotional release with this, because this Knight of Wands is flying over the desert, but we're seeing the rain in the Three of Swords. We need some rain to make things flourish and grow again. We need some water. So it could be connecting into your emotions. And this is through freedom of your mind. It's like there's something blocking you inside your mind. And so the Death card is the sun is rising. You've got that twice in here. We can see the little sun rising in the Death card. We see it in the Ten of Swords as well. It's heralding in the new dawn, but that white horse represents your spirit. And interestingly, we see these characters surrendering to change, surrendering to the innocence, surrendering to what is awakening within, so that this beautiful transformation can occur. So it's this very, very powerful and potent transformation that's coming in. And we have the Eight of Swords as an overall energy, which would suggest that there are things coming in that you may not be seeing. But this is all about freeing yourself, releasing yourself from these binds that have been holding you back. And they're pretty loosely held. This character could get out of that any time if they wanted to. It's only their mind, those swords, that are holding them in this place. The water's really shallow. It's a little bit like the shallow water of the Eight of Cups. And we're moving away from the shallow waters where something was either you're not connected to your intuition, or that it wasn't connecting emotionally or feeling as good as you were wanting it to this beautiful Ace of Cups where the water is flowing. So, but the thing that needs to be freed is your mind. This is freeing of belief systems or limitations or other people's opinions or other people's belief systems, and to be able to break free mentally and let go and step into this new dawn. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Sagittarius. As I pull my little crystal off, let's see what we have. We've got, I am beautiful and everybody loves me. Fabulous. It says, I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. So it actually feels like there is this beautiful deep heart healing that comes in, which connecting to this deeper part of yourself through this journey promotes some kind of acceptance of you or understanding, or something deep is awakening within. And we've also got, I am worth loving. Beautiful. I do not have to earn love. I'm lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. And we're seeing a lot of the others and everybody loves me, others. And we're seeing that with the Two of Cups, that just be open and aware of what's being reflected back to you here by other people, because I feel like it could be something really beautiful and lovely should you choose to open your heart to that. So the universe will be bringing these opportunities your way. Let's pull a charm for you, Sagittarius. Oh, the Tower. Okay. Well, that's exactly what this Capricorn Queen, the Queen of Pentacles, wants to build. She wants to build a tower. That's what the Capricorn energy is, the master builders. The Sagittarius energy has come down to land after acquiring so much knowledge and wisdom from a journey. And now it's like I'm rebuilding or building something of significance. Towers are really significant landmarks, and they are as something that can be, people can see from afar. So it's something that is really seen. It's not afraid to be seen. And in fact, it can be something that can be a status symbol, a symbol of something that can represent a place, or it can also help with a direction. Oh, there's the tower over there, that way. So it's this significant structure that is coming through, that you are creating and building something here with this tower. And it feels like you're in a building phase, quite literally, and you've got the perfect queen around with the Queen of Pentacles to help you do this. So this is your reading, Sagittarius. It feels very transformational, the fact that we've ended on the Death card, and I'm going to take it over to actually you've got two Hierophants, because the Shaman is the Hierophant as well. So it's interesting, you've got double Hierophant, which can be around commitments. I feel like you are being asked to commit to this new journey, this next stage of your life, which is a building stage, building upon a previous experience. So we are going to explore that in the extended reading. It's a sense that you're taking some really, really positive action. There's opening your heart to new people and experiences, letting go of old energy, which allows a new awakening, a new dawn, transforming some of the things that have emotionally hurt you in the past or kept you shut off or not connecting to some of your feelings or intuition, even gifts, and you're about to step into this beautiful transformation, this new dawn. So we're going to have a look at what that looks like, how that is being supported by the universe, because I get the feeling with this, it hasn't necessarily been easy to get here, and it's not necessarily easy to land and take this where it needs to get to. But at the same time, it feels necessary, and it feels, like I said, full, and it feels fulfilling. So yeah, it's quite a beautiful journey that you are about to embark upon. So we're going to explore that further into the future and deeper in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. Let's have a look at what's transforming in your life. The link is in the description box below. I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Sagittarius. Love to read your comments, and take care.